All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makak Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutation and much love be Akim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. And Brother Osh from Great Millstone, Tampa. Back with another lesson. Lord's will is going to be edifying to the hopeful elect. And I'm just going to go into, some commentaries here on the blue letter that I was going into yesterday. Um, I mean, these guys can see it. One of them in particular. So what's up with you Israelites out there that can't see what the mark of the beast is? All right, this is Revelation 13-16 causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. What do you need now to buy and sell? You need money. You need the devil's currency, which is the fiat currency. All right, whether you call it the U.S. dollar or the ruble, whatever, it's all a figment of Esau's imagination anyway. Doesn't It's not real, doesn't exist. Now the people are going away from the US dollar. They're starting to back it with gold, the BRICS nations. But for a long time, the beast has had power over the earth through America, all right, that whore that rides upon the beast through the petrodollar, which doesn't even exist. It's not backed by anything. It was just created out of thin air, and now it's going to the money. It's taken years for them to get to this point where they could get rid of the paper money. But anyway, let's go to this commentary here. Um, believe it's Chuck Smith here, circa 2000. So this is 24 years ago. All right, let's see what he says about the mark of the beast. Again, remember this is 2000. And how much has the technology changed in those 24 years? Where is it? All right, here it is. Right here. It says, and he calls everyone, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand. It says, now in France, they have developed and have already trial marketed a smart card. A smart card looks much like your Visa card or Master charge, with the exception that the smart card has implanted in it a little computer chip. Yeah, this is what people are using today on their debit cards, credit cards. Is that little chip, right? Tapless, contactless payment. They've been had that. They called the smart cards back in 2000. And now they got a chip where they could put it in your hand. Or they've been conditioning the people with their technology, the smartphones, contactless payment, all that. It says that keeps track of your account, and if you try to use the card and you are above your limit, it just won't work. Your card knows just what your limits are. It keeps a constant monitoring of your account, and you can't go over your limits with the smart card. Yeah, that's what they call it, a smart card, right? It's just total control. They want to monitor you at every moment, what you and limit what you can and can't buy. If your social credit score is down, oh, guess what? You ain't buying nothing today. It says now the Bank of America and the Citibank of New York are extremely interested in looking into the smart card, and they are thinking about the same thing for our use in Visa and Mastercard, which they currently are doing. They've been doing it. So again, remember this is the year 2000. So he's 24 years ago. He wrote this. It says, in fact, there's an article in today's paper on it, on that. It was in the Santa Ana Register on the smart card, according to the article. And don't worry, we're going to get to the chip. According to the real market of beast, according to the article, the banks are extremely interested in encouraging people away from writing checks. They're getting buried in paper, and they want people to start using smart cards. Yeah, again, this has been an agenda, and it's been progressive, and it started almost a long time ago. We'll put it like that. The agenda, the idea that the device was been around for a long time, but it took Esau 100 years to perfect it, so to say. All right, when he started going away from the gold standard in 1933, all right, under Theodore Roosevelt, and then it was fully implemented under Nixon. All right, completely going away from the gold standard, which is what? Come get this paper, right? This fake money that they printed at, they just created out of thin air. All right. It went from certificates to debt notes. All right. So let's keep reading. It says now there is, of course, already talk about the implanting of computer chips under the skin on a person's hand for a positive identification. Aren't they doing the digital ID now? Right. Well, this guy was talking about it in 2000, and this is a blue letter commentary, which our elder apostles have been talking about it longer, of course, you know. But this is just more proof. The proof is in the pudding, you know. So what's wrong with you Israelites that can't see it? It says it is the same kind of a thing as the smart card. It will be the same kind of computer chip implanted under the skin of your hand, and it would do the same thing. It would keep track of your account so you could never overdraw it. It could replace money completely. And how do you buy and sell right now? You need money, whether it be digital, right? You swipe your card, it's digital money. It's not real. It's just numbers on a screen. Or you can use cash. They still allow you to use cash, but they're getting away from that. More and more places don't even accept cash anymore. Certain self-checkout stations don't accept cash. All right. They did it. They started with the checks, get rid of the checks. When the last time you wrote a check? When's the last time you seen anyone write a check? Right? You get most people, they don't even see their money when they get paid. You don't see your money. That shit they call it direct deposit. You don't even get paid. You know, really. They just put some numbers on a screen and hit enter. So they can do the same and the opposite. Just delete your money. It says the computers could keep the whole accounting. The chip would establish your limits, and because the CBDCs are programmable. And you would do all your buying and selling with the mark that is in your hand. It's June. Didn't they make June National Chipping Month, I believe? Let's see. Let me just pull it up real quick. National Chipping Month. All right, I'll pull it on the screen. See if you can see it. June. You know, of course, they're talking about pets, but responsible pet owners know that June is National Microchip Month. Yeah. Can your dog buy you? Maybe your dog can get you some lamb. Yeah, keep the jokes coming. This is why you got to be aware of who you following. All right. Let me get some real quick. This is Matt. No, let me get Luke 6:39. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall they not both fall into the ditch? There you go, man. These people are leading you into the ditch, that trench, right? Where was I? It says he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. This technology exists today. This is in 2000. These smart cards are in use, and they are going to test market them in several of the cities of the U.S., which they have already, again, 24 years ago, they have already been test marketed in France, another beast nation, and have been successful to a point. There's still a few problems, but it has eliminated a lot of shenanigans that take place with credit cards. And then he goes into something else about his Pacific security card that has 666 on it. But it says, but suffice to say, technology does exist already to establish a monetary system that is based upon buying and selling with cards or identities such as a computer chip. This will be inaugurated by the false prophet. Well, it is the false prophets, the beast. You can say the beast, the false prophet. Hey, but you got false prophets among our people, man, leading our people astray, not warning them of the things that are coming. And then let's go back to the another commentary. I think it was David Guzik. Let me see here. He doesn't say it's the chip, but there was one thing that he did mention. Let me see. Um, because you gotta remember, Esau is not original at all. He just wants to be like the Most High, as the scriptures say. Um, in Thessalonians, this is Second Thessalonians. I'll pull it up on the screen actually. What the hell? Slovakia. Trying to figure out why this is doing this here. Okay, Slovakia. Hold on. Just 1 second. All right. Alrighty. Let's go to Thessalonians and then we'll go back to that commentary. Because this devil, he's not original. He's just trying to replicate the Most High, and he's failing horribly at it. Because if this is his kingdom, good grief, you know, this place is trash. His technology, it might be mind-boggling to the average peon out here, but that shit is trash, man. It says 2 Thessalonians 2:3 says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, which is Esau, Edom, the devil." Let's see what other translations say. It says, "Let no man deceive you by," oh, that's a NLT. "Don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there's a great rebellion against God, and the man of lawlessness is revealed." Sin, the one who brings destruction. Who's gone around the earth and brought death and destruction? There's no one else except for Edom, the man doomed to destruction. Let's see what the BBE says. Give no belief to false words. Yeah, he's gonna tell you peace and safety. Though his words were smoother than butter, there was heart in his sword in his heart. It says, because there will be first be a falling away from the faith. Yep, when that happened, our people fell from grace, the grace of the Lord, right? It was casted out, spread amongst the nations. But now we've come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. It says, and the revealing of the man of sin, the son of destruction. So the man of sin, whether you want to admit it or not, is the Edomites, the self-proclaimed white man. All right, let's go. It says, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worship. Yeah, he wants to be above everything that the Most High has created and what the Most High says should be worship. Esau says you can worship whatever you want. Worship this money. Make this, live your best life. YOLO. All this the wickedness, witchcraft. All right. And ultimately is worshiping him. He wants you to worship him. Hence why he's going to mark you. Okay. It says, so that he, as the Most High sitteth in the temple, the Most High showing himself that he is God. All right. So now let's go back to this commentary for the mark of the beast. Let's go to David Guzik. All right. Should be around here. All right. He caused all under the government of the beast and his associate, right? What's the government of the beast? The EU and NATO, spearheaded by America. All will be given a mark. Without the mark, one will not be able to participate in the economy. How do you participate in the economy now? So how the hell is this sin the mark of the beast or sleeping with white women? Does that allow you to participate in the economy? Since the ancient Greek word for mark, charagma, isn't generally applied to people, some have taken this as a symbolic mark, but a literal mark needed to buy or sell is certainly conceivable and practical. So what the hell is wrong with you Israelites that can't see this? This guy, David Guzik, can see it, even though he not, I don't think he says it's going to be the chip, but come on, man. It says the technology to give people a mark that enables them to buy and sell in the electronic economy is available. So he is saying it. He didn't say chip, but what is an electronic device that can allow you to buy and sell? Should we go to Google? Do we need to Google that too? Satan is, here it is. Satan is not creative being. Yeah, Esau, he steals everything that Esau, you see Esau have. He's taking it from someone else, man. It says all he can do is imitate God. We are not surprised to find that this too is a satanic parody of something the Most High will do. It imitates God's mark upon his people, Revelation 7:3. Saying, hear not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed in 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Yeah, the mark of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. All right, you go to Ezekiel chapter 9 as well. All right, well, Esau wants you to physically get marked. All right, that's what he wants. He wants to physically mark you. Why? Because that's a way of showing servitude to your master. And we can prove that. We can just simply go to what is the mark? What the we know charagma, right? Which is the implantable device. Let me back this up. Hold on. Okay. It says charagma, right? Then the charax, which is the implanting device, or the method of delivery, if you will, which we know that to be the same thing they use to give you that jump shot trial run, if you will. And then graphos, which is how they make the money. All right, this is what the money is. Grapho, just numbers on a screen. All right, just digital. But let's go to we know that the mark, what it says there. Let's go to 666. All right, the number of his name. Let him that have wisdom. Let's read it first. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 666, right? We go into this, and the Shai stigma, which apparently it's an obsolete letter, right? This letter right here, which is stigma, which we'll go into in a second. It says between the 5th and the 6th, so it would be the 6th letter. I don't know why they're saying this is between there's no, you can't have a letter between. Anyway, this is just keep going. More of Esau's shenanigans. But it says 600, the meaning which is the basis of much vain speculation. Well, it's not really vain speculation, because the scripture said he that have wisdom, let him count the name, or the number of his name, right? So you really don't get too much information on this directly. However, you go to this word here, all right, the mark, which is stigma, and check this out. Stigma, from a primary stigio, stick, prick, all right? A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut. What does the charax do? It cuts into your flesh. Okay. It makes an incision, a scratch. A scratching is a slight tear in the skin, a cut. It says pricked into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with a token of their gods. So Esau wants you to stamp yourself. He wants you to put, what's it called? pledge allegiance to him by showing your devotion to him, by taking this chip, and by default worshiping him. And then check this out. Stigma, stick, prick, a mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership. Esau will own you. And like they say, you will own nothing and be happy. Because you're going to be owned. You already owned, right? From the day you're born to the day you die, the bankers own you. But now they're going to mark you like cattle, like the cattle that you are to them. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. See, pricked in or branded upon the body. In this case, is going to be sting, cut into you. According to the ancient, okay, same shit. That's pretty much the point. But look at this. It's a marks of the Lord. Watch. Let me see here. Somewhere it says this word doesn't even exist anymore. Something like that. Let's see. I think it's a tattoo mark, blah blah blah, akin to stizio, to prick, translated marks. It is probable that apostle refers to the physical suffering he had endured since he began. All right, that doesn't say much of it. Anyway, there was one word that was, maybe it was this one. Let's go back to Shy Style. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, you get the point, man. Oh, okay, I think this is it right here, actually. Oh no, it doesn't mention Nero though. Your boy Trump. But anyway, that was pretty much it. Well, let's see if there's any commentary, any more commentaries. Let's see what Joe Brown got to say about the mark of the beast. It's always good to go into some of these, the Apostle Tahar always shows us, go into these commentaries, see what, little gems we can get out of there. Those who have the logo image of the beast is probably the bulk of the population. Well, most people already worship the beast. That's why they follow along with anything they hear on the news. Yes, master. Right away, I'll put a mask on. Oh, you need me to give a jump shot? I'll take 5 of those. Those who have the name of the beast. Come on. See, look, he ain't got the answers. He's just going to skip over the mark. He ain't got the answers, Sway. So, nope. He ain't got the answers. Let's see if Jameson, Fawcett, and Brown can come up with something. Maybe they think it's sleeping with white women too. Okay, here we go. 16, to receive a mark says literally that they should give them a mark. Yeah, literally, not spiritually. That's how the Most High's mark is going to work. Spiritually, a spiritual mark. Okay, Esau's a carnal man, so he's going to give you a carnal mark. It says such a brand as masters stamp on their slaves. You are a slave that will be stamped. And well, unless you repent and serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because we can get it. We're going to get it, Revelation 14, what the outcome of this is going to be. It ain't going to be you chilling in the jacuzzi, right? Popping bottles of champagne with everybody else that's tripped up. It says, in monarchs on their subjects, soldiers voluntarily punctured their arms with marks. Votaries of idols branded themselves. Thus, Antiochus Epiphanes branded the Jews with the ivy leaf, the symbol of Bacchus. Look at this. He's referencing the Maccabees. Ain't that a bitch? I thought the Apocrypha was not canonized vocab. Why is he quoting it? And this was the facts. They did get stamped. And now they're going to stamp you again, but it's going to be inside of you. Contrast God's seal and name in the fourth of his servants. Yep. Again, Esau wants to be as the Most High. So he wants to mark his servants too. It says, I bear in my body. Okay, that's pretty much it. Be able to buy the mark, namely the name of the. Okay. Let's see what he says about 666. He's just gonna go on a long ass bunch of nothing. Notes of Revelation. Let's see if he goes into the 13th chapter. Nope. Because again, ultimately, this is for the prophets of the Lord to break down. Even though these guys, these comments, some of these guys did actually mention the mark of the beast being the chip. Let's see what Matthew Henry has to say for himself. 13. Verse 12. Okay. Okay. It says, it is made a qualification for buying and selling the rights of nature as well as for places of profit and trust, that they have the mark of the beast in their forehead and their right hand, and they they ain't got the answers. Look, this guy, he didn't even attempt to break it down. All right, well, that's the point, though. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, this audio study tools. Oh. Anyway, that's pretty much the point I wanted to bring out. Now we need to go to end it off on Revelation 14 and 9. Doom for the worshipers of the beast. In the third verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, which most of the world's already doing, and the final step will be and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's nuclear destruction. That's what awaits you if you take this chip, the mark of the beast. All right? Plain and simple. It's not rocket science. You don't need an algorithm and quantum mechanics, a formula, Esau's bullshit formulas to figure it out. It says, then the third angel, in the NLT, then third angel falls, saying, anyone who worships the beast in his statue and or who accepts his mark on the forehead. Okay, let's go to the 10th verse. Bible. Must drink of the wine. The NLT must drink of the wine of God's anger. It has been poured full strength into the God's cup of wrath, and they will be tormented with fire and burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. BBE. To him will be given of the wine of God's wrath, which is already unmixed in the cup of his wrath, and he will have cruel pain, burning with fire before the holy angels and before the Lamb. This is hell. That's the hell. Okay, hell ain't a hole somewhere in the earth where people burn forever. When in a red devil, right? A Disney character with a pitchfork and a tail over there, bug breaking you as you burn alive, as your spirit is burning. The devil's bug breaking you. No, that's fucking fantasies. It's not real. It's like Esau's money. Let's see if they got any good commentaries on that. Let's go back since this guy seemed to do pretty good. Mr. Guzik. Or sorry, Chuck Smith. Let's go to the 14th verse, or 14th chapter. 14 and 9. All right. Now this means that God is going to give every man a chance. Yeah, you choose ye. The scriptures say, let's get it. How's it go? Choose ye this day. I think it was Joshua or Judges or one of those. Choose this day. Joshua. Nope, it was yep. Joshua 24 and 15. And if it seemed evil unto you to serve the Lord, right? Because and especially in 2024, it's evil to serve the Lord. People look at you like you're crazy, you're a bigot, you know, all kind of shit. Because what? It's good. They put good for evil and evil for good. It's a turning things upside down. It says, "Choose you this day whom you ye will serve." Talking to the Israelites. The hell with you heathens. You can go do whatever. Listen, you heathens, go. You might as well. You can do whatever you want, man. Take the chip. Don't take the chip. Either way, you're gonna be destroyed here in America. It says, "Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh." Shem Yahweh Shai. Let's go back to this. The first angel proclaims the everlasting gospel. Now, this angel warns man against worshiping the beast or taking his mark, so that if a man does take the mark and does worship the beast, it's supposed to be and his image, but okay, he is doing it knowingly. And what? You're being deceived, but you're still knowingly worshiping something outside of the Most High. You're worshiping the creation more than the creators, which in the book of Romans speaks about. He is doing it willfully, and that's why you're going to be destroyed, because you're willfully ignoring the words of the Lord. The prophets of the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you walk by them every Saturday, think they're crazy. You skip right past the videos explaining these things, but you're being willfully ignorant, and you're going to get a willful ass whooping for it. It says he is doing it willfully in willful rebellion against the Most High, because he has been deceived into thinking that in the final conflict that will soon be taking place, that Satan and the forces of darkness will be able to overcome the forces of light. Yeah, you're deceived. You're in gross darkness. You think that the devil's going to be there for you, but the scriptures say in the book of Sirach, never trust thine enemy. You think the enemy, here it is, the enemy, he's selling you the problem and the solution. What kind of shit is that? But you're still going to trust him. Hey, you're being deceived. This is part of the Esau went around. He was loose for a little season, as the scriptures say. All right, to what? Deceive the nations. It says, you listen to those involved in satanic cults. Yeah, that's everything outside of this truth. And satanic worship today. And they do say they are winning. Yep. Winning. Yeah, these niggas in the grimy niggas, right? You see on the television and singing rap music. They driving around in Lambos and getting bitches and got all this paper money, monopoly money. You think they're winning, but they sold their souls. They have done abominable acts to get to that point. It says, just look around and see. They think that Christianity doesn't have a chance. Well, modern day plantation Christianity is a joke. True Christianity is the worship and following of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. It says they think they are on the winning side and they are advocating their victory. Yeah. Wickedness is promoted in this society. Why? Because Esau says so and he promotes it. He funds it. Okay. Thugs, gangster rap, drugs, alcohol. Right. He don't promote life. He promotes death. And what you think in every aspect, everything you know has been a damn lie from this devil that he just created in the last over 100 years. I could go deeper, but that's not what this video is about. I'm talking about the mark of the beast, and that's what he's going to deceive you to take that too. I heard some kid on Donahue the other day. He was a Satan worshiper. Yeah, now people are just openly Satan worshipers. And he got a fucking Baphomet sign tattooed on his forehead, and you know. It's crazy, man. These people, and even if they're not openly Satan worshipers, well, they worship money, they worship women, worship something. And it's all tied to the same thing, the serpent, going back to the serpent, the old serpent, the devil, all right, Satan. It says, he said, just look at the world in which you live. We are winning. Yeah, exactly. The more satanic you are, the more quote unquote winning you are. Winning, like what is it? Charlie Sheen said, winning. Yeah, losing, nigga. You think you're winning, but you about to take a big L when the nukes come. It says evil is going to triumph over good. Yeah, because this is not our world. Let's get that. The world to come is for few. All right, that's why hey, anybody can worship Satan, and anybody can, a lot of people, can get the glow up. For, I think it's in Apocrypha, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, now they just playing games, semantics with this shit. Let's see, down the Apocrypha. I think it's the second Esdras. There it is, second Esdras 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. Yeah. The losers, right, are the many. The real winners are the few. That's why the scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do wickedness. So, where's it at? Yeah, you think you're winning, but this world is for you. This evil, wicked, decrepit earth, or the state of this place, this is for you. So you know what? Live it up. Go ahead and triumph and think, advocate your victory, and have a ball, because it's all coming to an end. It's crumbling under your feet, and people are just still partying and bullshit, and they don't realize that the lights have come on and it's time to go home. It says, and they are declaring their victory, and they are actually deceived into believing that they will be able to triumph. As long as I got my money and I got this stored away and I got this asset and that, blah, blah, blah. It's all a bunch of bullshit. You're still a slave. You're a fucking loser. Thus, when the angel goes through the skies warning them, they're taking the mark. After that will be a deliberate, willful act of rebellion against God. Yeah, you Israelites coming up against us saying that this is not the mark of the beast, you're going to be destroyed, man. And hey, some of our people are living it up, talking about their Israelites living it up. Millionaires, jumbo jets, they victorious, right? But they're rebelling against the Most High. They're not warning the congregation. Hell, anyway, it says that is why at this final opportunity the gospel will be proclaimed. God would not proclaim it unless there were the opportunity of being saved. Yeah, the Lord is not. He's giving. He's merciful. He send out his prophets rising up B times early, right, to warn you. And there is that final rejection, that identifying themselves against God. Yeah, and that identifying is going to be through Esau's digital identification for you to implant it into yourselves. That's you're rejecting Yahweh Shem Yahushai, so he's going to reject you. It says, yeah, because you think after they take that chip, they're not going to call on God when shit gets bad. Oh, people, you best believe people. Oh God, please. Oh, go to them. What did he say? Go to them. Go on to the gods. Cry unto the gods. Roughly pray. Cry unto the. I think it was Joshua as well. Let me see. Into God. I think there's some. Oh no, hold on. Not okay. Slocky, just bear with me 1 second. Oh, come on. Let me just get it on my phone. It'll be easier. Okay, I got it. It's Judges. Judges 10 and verse 14 says, "Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen." Remember, we read in Joshua, "Choose ye this day, and you will serve." Well, go. Well, I'll start 13. "Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of tribulation." Yep. That's what you're gonna. These people are gonna start calling on. "Oh God, Jesus, help me, please." Hey, nigga, you took the chip. Go to Esau. That's your guy. You took his badge of servitude. So go to him. Maybe he can help you now. Again, that's why the scriptures say, "Never trust thine enemy." And thus, the wrath of God is to be poured out, which is the nuclear destruction, the cup of his indignation, the weapons of his indignation. It says indignation is an Old Testament word for the great tribulation, time of Jacob's trouble, right? And you're not going to be delivered in the time of tribulation because you chose other gods. You find it used many times in the Old Testament in reference to the tribulation. All right, that's it. That's pretty much it. So, hey, Lord's will, this is edifying to the hopeful elect. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Much love to the elect of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.